Hi, my name's Matt Pruitt, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about my experience with Berklee College of Music's online program, Berkleemusic, and specifically the certificate program I did, which was the Master's Certificate in Guitar. Um, I played guitar for a long time and kind of just dabbled in some theory and things like that, and never really got really serious about it. So once I found out about it, the first thing I did, like anybody else, was to look online to see what other people were saying about it, um, what they thought about the program, and just stuff like that. And I really couldn't find anything. Most everything that I did see was on forums and people just talking about how overpriced it was, and just a bunch of nonsense like that. So I contacted an advisor at the school and just asked them some questions about, single courses applying to a certificate program, which they do as long as you take them for credit. So ultimately, I decided to do the Master's Certificate in Guitar, which is it's 8 courses. I believe, if I can remember correctly, there are 5 required courses, and then you can take 3 electives. The required courses, obviously, you can find this out on their website, but I started off with 3 courses for the first term. I did Scales 101, Chords 101, and Blues Guitar. And it's a lot of work to do in one term. The terms are 3 months long. So, and personally, I feel that you need to have at least a year or two of playing under your belt before you kind of dive into this stuff, because I guess they kind of assume that you have a certain level of ability already, because you kind of dive in a little bit. It's not really how to hold the guitar or anything like that. It's just, here's this scale, here's this chord, and blah blah blah. So the first, like I said, the first thing I did was Scales 101, Chords 101, and Blues. Scales really, I won't touch too much on what you go into on the courses, but it's really just major scales and its modes, some melodic minor, some harmonic minor, symmetrical scales like diminished and whole tone, and things like that. Chords, it's kind of the same type of foundation. It's triads, up the neck and across the neck with different string sets. Drop 2 voicings, drop 3 voicings, just some kind of things like that. And then the blues course, it really goes into not really a lot of theory, but just a lot of the older fellas that get into blues. A little bit of Sunhouse, T-Bone Walker, Freddie King, kind of the major players from blues from back in the day. And I learned a lot from that. I was never really a blues player, but it was a good course. And so really the biggest thing that I've found in making me better, not only the amount of information that they throw at you, it's you pretty much get bombarded with information. So you've got to work pretty good to stay on top of it if you don't already know it. But to me, the assignments and recording yourself, that part of the course, was the biggest thing for me. I went out and bought I don't have it here with me right now, but just a two track interface from Focusrite. I got a Focusrite, I think it was a Sapphire 6, just USB. Plugged it into a Mac and used GarageBand, and then just plugged the guitar into the interface. Most of the time it was this guitar. This is a Gibson ES339, and this is what I did most of my recordings with. Just put some headphones on, and that was that. But once you record yourself playing these scales, you find out how good or bad you are at timing, articulation, just a lot of things. So when you play a scale or a melody and you realize that, wow, this sounds like crap, and you record yourself over and over and over again, that's to me where the difference came. I can listen to the first assignment versus the last assignment and hear a huge difference in all the courses, not just the scales, but the chords course, and even through the jazz 201 course. But so fast forward a little bit, the second term I did jazz 101, classic rock guitar, and chords 201. The jazz stuff, just it's a lot of starting to learn some tunes, but it's a lot of really just improv on how to improv over a 2-5-1 progression, or maybe a 1-6-2-5, stuff like that. So and just kind of applying the scales and in different modes. That's pretty much it. It sounds like not a whole lot, but it's a lot of information. But it was great. The course was great. I learned a lot from that course. So that's definitely a good one to take. The chords 201 was really just it expanded on 101 by doing some inversions, some substitutions, some voice leading, some things like that. Great course. I did that for one of my electives, and I'm really glad that I did that. And then the rock course actually was probably the one that would be the most challenging for people who don't have a lot of experience playing that type of stuff. You learn, really, the whole course is learning solos note for note from Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton and David Gilmour, Duane Allman, some stuff like that. So some of the tracks for the assignments are slowed down. But a lot of the things that I heard in the course were people kind of struggling with these solos. I think for a beginner to take the classic rock course, it's probably a little too much to bite off if you don't have some playing under your belt. So, and then the last term I took was I took Jazz 201, which was basically building a repertoire. Great course. Some more, a lot on like melodic minor, some more diminished stuff. Just a lot more scales and things to play over, some different types of chord progressions. And then I did actually a songwriting melody course for my last elective. So hopefully, with all this babble that I'm spitting out here, you can kind of tell what you're going to be doing. It's the courses are 3 months long. You have an assignment due at the end of each week. It's not cheap. The courses, if you take them for credit, are $1,400. They give you a break if you pay for your program up front, and I get emails all the time with specials that they're running, discounts and stuff. But from someone who actually went through the entire master certificate course, it was great. If you've got the money, do it. They do financial aid, not federally, but they've got some different programs that they can do to maybe help out if your financial situation doesn't really allow for you to do all this. But I am so much better of a guitar player for this going through this course in this program. It's amazing. I did the course, I keep saying course. I did the program. I guess it was in 9 months. They want you, I think, to take 2 years, but I really just hunkered down and did it, focused on it, practiced a ton, spent a lot of time at the computer recording myself and just doing different things. And as time goes on, I'll probably do some more courses here and there. I'm not sure about any other certificates, but take it from someone who's played guitar for a long time. I'm 33 and started when I was 5. That's not to toot my own horn or anything, but just someone who's played a long time, dove into this and got more out of it than I've gotten in most of the years up to that. I feel so much more comfortable with the neck. My dexterity and articulation is so much better. I'm more confident. It's just a great thing. Hopefully this video kind of tells you some stuff that I wasn't able to find online. And like I said earlier, if you've got any questions, feel free to email me. I'll put a link up to my website. You can check that out if you want to. And I'll probably put some more videos up with some stuff that I learned from Berkeley. And have a good one.